And we back! A few days ago, the Bucks became one of the few teams to be a 1 seed and lose to an 8 seed. So today, we traded everybody not named Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Nassers is in there too. There's no nepotism around here. We trying to get Giannis more championships, man. Obviously not in the world of realism because no team is dropping their entire roster after winning the championship just a few years earlier. But obviously changes need to be done. This is obviously not realistic if I'm trading everybody, but it is what it is. The one thing about the Milwaukee Bucks that makes this interesting is that the boys only got 3 second-round picks. And I'm actually surprised that it's that many because they gave up 5 of them to get Jay Crowder on the roster at the deadline. And Jay Crowder didn't even play in the first series. I mean, barely. So yeah, we got to trade Drew, we got to trade Chris, we got to trade Brook Lopez. Both of these dudes in the last year of the deal in real life, they're going to hit free agency, but we're not living in the world of real life. Okay, I just want to see what trade finder looks like for Chris Middleton. Cash money Chris, up and down season because of the injuries and stuff. Let's see what the trade finder has. Tobias Harris and DeAnthony Melton. Okay, yep. Do I go get the dude that did the thing? Bam was on the roster. I can't say he had an amazing series, but the defense was there. There's Larry Markkinen, add another 7-footer to the roster, plus a first-round pick, which is something that we interested in. I found my guy, and his name is Jalen Brunson. Getting that small point guard that can weave in and out of the defense. And honestly, Jalen Brunson is one of those players that is so good that I normally don't trade for. Like, it feels like we never have had Jalen Brunson, at least this version of Jalen Brunson on the team before. So today's the day. I'm going to trade Drew Holiday for Paul George. PG-13, welcome to the team. So right now, our top 3 are Giannis, Paul George, Jalen Brunson. I think they mesh well pretty good, but now we got to find our center position because our next 2 trades are our 2 centers. Oh, we actually can trade this first. I thought this was one of those firsts that's like, oh, because of the stipend rule, you can't trade. Oh, we can throw it in the trade. So, yeah, this is about to be fun. Okay, Brook Lopez works very well alongside Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's a rim protector. He shoots the 3-ball. He just had the best year of his career. Like, at least, I'll say that. Because I know he had the All-Star season back in Brooklyn. Whatever. The best year of his career. Changed his whole game up. Brook Lopez needs to be studied about this change around when he hit Milwaukee. Because he was never a dude that took a lot of threes. I mean, early in his career, it was 0. And then he got traded to the Lakers. The Lakers didn't want him. And then, boom, he ended up in Milwaukee. And he's shooting I didn't realize it was 500 of them things. Sheesh. He ended up attempting 500 threes one season. 300, 200, and this is the year he was injured last year. Man, that's insane. I didn't realize he got all the way up to 500 attempts. That was his first season in Milwaukee. Like, his whole game plan changed up. We got Porzingis, who is also a stretcher of the floor. So now we got a front court of 2 genuine 7-footers, one of them being 7'3". You don't have to worry about grabbing a lot of rebounds because that's why we have Giannis Antetokounmpo. Brook Lopez don't grab a lot of rebounds. Porzingis, you can do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Our start lineup look kind of cool outside of Pat Connaughton being in it. And that's where this next trade is going. We got to trade our guy, Bobby P., and I guess a second and Grayson Allen. Why not throw them together? My goal is not to win one. It's to win multiple. Keep that in mind. The goal is not to win one. Jeremy Grant. It's to win multiple. Actually, there's no really good trades in there. So we'll bypass the Bobby Portis trade and we'll move on to Jay Crowder. Malik Monk just showed us in that series against the Warriors that he's like that. Scored a ton of points off the bench, 80 overall, and he'll be under contract for a few years. We also get TD in that trade as well. Shout out to the Kings. Though their season ended, they had one heck of a season. Super proud of them. Keldon's 3-pointer is league average for his position, 80 overall. I'm thinking that whatever 3 we trade for, he has to be like a really, Aaron Gordon's nice. He's got to be a really good shooter. We just want to surround Giannis with the most amount of shooting possible. If we trade for Tyler Hero, our backcourt, no. It has a lot of defensive issues, and that's something we cannot afford if we're going out there trying to win multiple. Yeah, the Bobby Portis trade seems like it's going to be the hardest one of the video. We're going to move past that, and we just going to put Grayson and Pat together and see what that 12, 13-ish million dollars can do. KCP's perfect. If KCP can find his way to play alongside Giannis, I think we're going to see magic. We move him to a small forward. Or I didn't even realize, I forgot that Paul George is on the team. But KCP's overall went up so much that even though Paul George is taller, I might just run KCP. No. Forget the overall. We're going to run Paul George at the 3 because he's got the length to guard the other 3s across basketball. And our new star lineup is JB, KCP, PG. Whoa, what was that? JB, who I guess you can call a lot of people in the NBA JB. Jalen Brunson, KCP, PG. Like, it's all, initial based. Giannis and Porzingis. The starting lineup looked like, who beating this in a 7? Who's beating that in the 7? Be realistic. And nobody's really safe outside of Giannis. So Porzingis, I'll throw you right back in the finder. We probably not getting anything that's too great. Yeah, no, we'll keep Porzingis. But he is on the last year of his deal with a player option. And he takes me as the type that will be like, I'm not accepting that player option. Future me will worry about that. Bobby Portis is still just sitting on the team. I cannot find a trade for him. Found one. Let's go get Antetokounmpo, young up-and-coming player. You know, with this being multiple years of trying to win, and Antetokounmpo at 21 could probably hit 84 overall before the video was up. I think that's a good trade. You know, I think it's a good trade. Him and Malik Monk off the bench. We get energy. We get shooting. We get rebounding and defense. I like it. I didn't realize we had Daniel Gafford already. It ain't nothing to flip a player, though. Isaiah Joe and Kenny Hustle. Come on, man. You know we got nothing but love for Kenny Hustle on this channel, man. So we got Wesley Matthews, Marjan. We got Myers. I think those are the last original Bucks other than Giannis, which is a dub. And I don't know if these trades matter, but we'll go get Gabe Vincent, NBA playoff performer. If you've been watching, you know he been on one. I'll get Frank the Tank Kaminsky. I don't know. He's close to home. I think he's an Illinois boy, and now we just traded for him, and he's close to home again. So right now, we kind of like a smooth 9-man. Guess Isaiah Joe is more of our backup point guard, which I guess I don't love too much now that I'm looking at it. He just feels like a dude that should be coming off screens, flamethrowing, and not trying to make for others. So we might flip Isaiah Joe right now. We're going to go get Terrence Mann. That's a guy that'll set somebody up, but also can play off the ball as well. So I like what we got going on. Kenny Hustle's a power forward center. I'm going to change him to a power forward, small forward. Everybody's going to have a secondary position as we always do. Even Porzingis and Antetokounmpo. And then Kenny Hustle's going to go down to small forward because he's a bit undersized at 6'6" to be running some backup center for me. I know he did it in OKC and he was great at it, but I mean here, I kind of like our roster, bro. I'm going to give Giannis more minutes. I'm going to give PG more minutes and JB more minutes. Is this the team? Is this the team to start us off on the right foot to win a championship? I think it might be. Porzingis is scaring me with that last year of his deal. What is his agent and them what are they talking about right now? My contract, I'm thinking about, he wants to see what he's worth in the open market. I don't like it. But he fits so well, I think, with Giannis, or he could fit so well with Giannis. Get it. We'll let it ride and see what Porzingis is about. At the deadline, if there's another team that's interested, we ain't about keeping you around if you don't want to be here. Porzingis and Giannis fouled out. Didn't matter. Paul George is here. You know what? Let me change shot tendencies because something tells me Jalen Brunson's shot tendency is low. Yep. What else? I knew it was low. And it was low for him, I think. Malik Monk's shot tendency should be higher too. It's my spark plug, so I'm going to do that. And okay, we're going to simulate to the deadline because nobody is safe, especially Porzingis. We got the MVP of the league. All right, so I feel like we're doing something right. I looked around at the deadline of Miles was one of the people I was thinking about trading Porzingis for because the contract is extended. But I'm going to show you Porzingis' stats and explain why I didn't trade him away, okay? Just know, there's a reason why we decided to keep Porzingis on a roster, even if it means he's going to walk in free agency. Because in this season, he averaged 17 points per game on 50, 40, 80. That is the highest three-point percentage of his entire career, the highest two-point percentage or field goal percentage of his entire career, and he also just had a really, really good season. So even if we end up losing him, which, again, I don't think we will because I could give him the most money, I feel like if we win the championship, everything is cool, especially because we got Antetokounmpo sitting down there ready, hungry to take the starting spot. Oh, we were the 2 seed. The Hawks are better than us. Huh. Did not expect that. I thought we were out there killing the game. Here are my Bulls, the best version of them, because Lonzo Ball is there. I'm not really worried about them, though, because the Bulls are the Bulls. And the first round is a 6-game series. Now, what's the Cavaliers, who, especially in 2K simulation, are elite. Real life, you know, they showed that they were a young team. But in the game of 2K, your age don't matter, man. Your age do not matter in 2K. If you can hoop, you can hoop. And 2K be having them brothers hoop. There's a 40-point triple-double from the league MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo. This one's a 30-point triple-double from the league MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo. This one is a 37-point triple-double. Is he just averaging that throughout this entire series? Okay, that one he did not get the assist. But for the entire playoffs, he's averaging 30, 11, and 10. Ain't even adjust no, rotations either. So this is just the normal minutes. He just upped this play. Ain't even giving more minutes for the playoffs yet. We might have to do it against Atlanta because they must be really, really nice. Oh, we gave them Chris Middleton and Bobby Portis? No, we didn't. We gave them Bobby Portis, right? How the heck did they get cash money Chris Middleton? What the heck? Traded with the Knicks, gave John Collins and Clint Capella to the Knicks. We gave them Bobby Portis. I definitely remember that. But whoa, did the Knicks make the playoffs? They did and lost to them. So the Knicks had Mitchell Robinson, John Collins, Julius Randle, Clint Capella, and then also Obi Toppin, who don't play. That's a lot of bigs. Who running the show over there? Okay, well, Cash Money could get his potential revenge right now. He's being guarded by Paul George. And they ain't even paying attention to Paul George stats. I don't know if this playoff P or way off P. I'm not completely sure. Okay, that's playoff P. That's playoff P right there. Jalen Brunson, I forgot. He averaging his little 19. Game 1, we didn't get a typical Paul George performance. But hey, 7 turnovers on 8 assists. You better be lucky we got Giannis on the team because he could just carry. There you go, Paul. Paul George's been passing the heck out of that ball, huh? We up 2-0. Make that 3-0. First championship on the way, potentially. We're going against Luka and Kyrie Irving and them. Funny that they made it to the finals because in real life, we know them boys didn't even make the play. They didn't even make the playoffs. I'm not here to play that game, Luka and them. We will take all the minutes from Kenny Hustle, even if he's shooting almost 60% from 3 in the postseason. Man, I can't take all of his minutes, so we'll take some of them. Same thing with T-Man, who's on fire. I think everybody's giving us elite level performances. Look at these shooting splits. This man's shooting 60% from 3. He's shooting 45%. Who else is getting real minutes? Okay, Giannis shooting 34% is elite for him. Jalen Brunson is shooting 38%. Paul George is shooting 44%. A little downtick from the regular season, but still almost 40% for him. Like this, everybody is, oh my God, KCP is shooting 51% from, this is the perfect team. But we did end up losing game 1. So Paul George lock in, Jalen Brunson lock in, please, because I'm not here to lose, especially not in the first year. There we go, big comeback. We won by 40. Then we win that one. Is year 1 done? Year 1 is done. All right, now let's figure out what goes on with Porzingis because he is the biggest question mark going into this next season. Magic won the lottery. Shout out to them. So I'll load in the draft class. It's not very important to what we're doing today, especially since we don't have no picks. But, never mind. The servers are down. Can't say I'm surprised. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Every chance I get to throw a shot at 2K, I'm just going to do it, bro. It's so much fun. Porzingis has 9 offers, and they not really nothing. I give you a smooth 28. I give you a smooth 28, Porzingis. I think that's at market value. $28 million to start off this first year, and by the end of it, you make 37. That's in 5 years, which will you be 32 years old. We live in a world of no injury, so I think that's an ideal deal for everybody. Gabe Vincent, Frank Kaminsky, Dyson Nix. Y'all can all go to your next team. Thank y'all so much for helping us win that championship. Also, I can already see the comments. Kenny, AJ Green's on the roster, and Liggington, whatever his name is. They were like two-way players. They didn't touch the floor at all this season. You see, they both upset because they didn't touch the floor this season. I think we have our mid-level exception. So I'm going to use that to get a backup wing for Paul George. We got TD. We got Jetty Osman. Najee Marshall, who had a good season. 0 badges don't make me excited, though. Paul George is regressing. I think that means PG-13 moves on to his next team. He's on the last year of his deal, and he's getting worse. It's a wrap. Antetokounmpo only jumped up 1, which is unfortunate. I also brought in Patrick Beverley just to be mad at people because you need that type of player on your roster. So we're going to have Paul George and an extra first-round pick to trade. So let's see what that could get us. PG, thank you for your services, man. That finals run that we just had, that NBA championship run we just had was legendary. I'm trading for Jaden McDaniels and Karl-Anthony Towns. We're about to play big ball, boys. We're moving Giannis over to the 3. Giannis has basically played every position in his NBA career so far. So we're going back to when he was a small 4 earlier in his career. I think that's clutch. And we playing big ball with great shooters. I mean, they want to start Malik Monk. Who was our shooter? We lost we didn't lose KCP. He's just not as good. And I did see that Malik Monk. No, we're gonna still have KCP start. Malik Monk is a super 6 man for us. But now we also got Jaden McDaniels coming off the bench. Bro, we got so many weapons. So just straight up shooters around Giannis. Malik Monk don't want to be here no more. I'm sorry, Malik. I know you want to be a starter in this league. It says he is loyal. I'm probably gonna test my value. He's averaging 20. You know what? We'll get the most out of him and just go to the deadline again. And if he's having another career year, I might have to just keep him and lose him in free agency or something. Ochai Abaji's up to an 80 overall, and he is shooting 46% from 3. Malik Monk, I love you. You're averaging 15, and you're a great spark plug, but Ochai might just start over KCP, bro. He got everything you want in a starting shooting guard, especially for this team. Great 3-point shooter, plus perimeter defender, plus lack quickness. Yeah, we got to do, man. KCP, you're going back to the bench, and hopefully you're okay with that. We are 37-13, and we about to go to the end of the year. Giannis taking this personal. He's taking it personal, bro. There's no way he don't win no awards. Didn't even make All-NBA first team? Oh, yeah, Giannis, you got to show them who you are. Because apparently they didn't forgot. So we end up being a 3 seed. Oh, okay, maybe we're just not as good. I don't know why I be simulating and looking at our record, like, oh yeah, that's the 1 seed. Nope. The Cavs and the Celtics both won 63 games. Those are like juggernaut status. Let's get out of the first round against the Orlando Magic. I'm not really worried about them. Now we're going against the Cavs again. All right. So the Cavs have the same roster, but everybody's slightly better because they got one more year of experience. Ochai Agbaji guarding Donovan Mitchell should be cool. Jalen Brunson just went against the Cavs team in real life and did his thing. I kind of forgot we had Karl Anthony Towns. He just kind of was a part of it. Game 1, we lose. And Donovan Mitchell had 51. I don't expect him to have 51 again. Okay. This time he had 37. Let's do this. Let's make sure that Giannis is getting the minutes. Oh, they want to take the young dude out the lineup and put KCP back in. You know what? Ain't mad at it. KCP at 31 years old. He's got the experience. You know, this is basically the first playoff series for Ochai Agbaji, so I don't blame them wanting to put the vet in. Porzingis, he's officially took a hit this season. K-A-T. That don't sound right. Cat. You know what? Let's just rely on Giannis being Giannis. Game 3, please don't lose. There we go. Thank you, Giannis. All right, so I think our defense needs to be a lot better. There's a 2-2, and we won by 1 by the skin of our teeth, man, by the skin of our teeth, and we lose the next one. I want to play Jaden McDaniels more, but he just doesn't. He doesn't. This is what's scaring me. You know, that's what's scaring me. We know he can defend. All right, we're just gonna go to the next game. No changes whatsoever. Here we go. At home. This is a home game. We should automatically win it based off that alone. And we didn't. Or did we? Or did we? Oh, or did we didn't? No, that Cavs team is rough, bro. Then once you get to year 2 of that Cavs team, it's hard to beat them. They have three 90s and an 88, and then a wing player that they interchangeable. Oh, the Bulls have the first pick. Wow, it would have been great to have it last year, but I guess this is the year for it. That's fine. Do you take? I think legit though. Before this trade, when we had Paul George on the team, that was a beautiful, beautiful roster. We just had to make the sacrifices because PG was on the last year of his deal, and because he was getting worse. But I feel like if we still had PG and Giannis was still at the 4, it would have been a lot better. But hey, we traded everybody away, Milwaukee, and we got y'all at least one more, and that's what we got to settle for.